What's goody? It's your boy Donnie Ray, and we back in this bitch for Donnie Ray's No Fucking Filter, episode 216. And we got a very special guest in with us today. Our usual, Chris Stetzel. But we got a very special guest. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
What's going on, guys? My name is Nicki G. Promoting live from the Life as Nicki G Frequency podcast, man. We want to go ahead and link up with Donnie Ray and Chris Stetzel.
Right. This is my roommate, if you didn't know.
It is.
It's a guy that be screaming.
If
you ever heard
him.
Be
raging on those video games sometimes.
I'll be shitty.
Right. So, we in this bitch. Should be good to see this man's perspective because he doesn't, I'm not going to say he don't watch sports, but he's on a,
Definitely
you know what I'm saying? He's on different shit than us. So, it'd be good to get his perspective on these topics. So, fuck it. Let's jump into this bitch.
These are nice topics, too.
So, first topic of discussion, the Rich Paul rule. So just give a little bit of background. Rich Paul rule. Rich Paul is LeBron James's agent. Dude he fucking met and became his agent. And I guess the NCAA made a rule so that if somebody was going to be an agent, they basically had to have a bachelor's degree. And Rich Paul don't have a bachelor's degree, so everybody was saying it's a Rich Paul rule, blah, blah, blah. But then it comes out that they ended up amending the rule and saying that if the NBA Players Association gives you like a pass, whatever, gives you a waiver or whatever, then you don't need to have a bachelor's degree. But everybody else, they still need to have a bachelor's degree. So the question really is, do you think that this was a good rule? Do you think it was stupid? Do you think it was really the Rich Paul rule? Did they make this rule because of Rich Paul? What do you think?
I mean, how many other circumstances are there like that where somebody doesn't have the bachelor's degree and they're kind of grandfathered in?
Right.
So I don't know if it's just Rich Paul or not. I mean, I don't think it really makes a difference whether it's like if somebody has a degree or not. If you're good at the job and you have the right connections, and then so be it. That's life.
Right. But okay, so this is. Motherfuckers are saying they made this rule because of Rich Paul. I don't think they made this rule because of Rich Paul. Who the fuck is Rich Paul? Niggas don't even know who the fuck Rich Paul is.
That's been in my head the whole time.
Alright, who the fuck is Rich Paul?
What does Rich Paul think about it?
Right.
Like, I'm sure he's shitty because that don't make no sense. Like, you just put my name on stuff. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, as if they favored it to him.
Like Chris said, like, who else did this happen to? Because, like, it might just be pointed to this one person. Then again, there could be plenty of people that get into that.
Right. I'm trying to I was about to read some shit. Okay. But okay. So they're saying, I guess there was you were saying who else? I guess there were supposed to be other, I can't read this, skim over this that quick. But I guess there were supposed to be other people that had been grandfathered in and had the rule, bypass the rule. But it's just like I said, who the fuck is Rich Paul? I just feel like that's motherfuckers giving this nigga too much credit. Rich Paul, they made a rule because Rich Paul. No, they was really just doing this because they're trying to make sure the players are properly informed. And I can fuck with that. Now, this brings up another thing. Do you think they should have to go to college? Or should people be able to go straight from high school to the NBA?
I mean, I think you should be able to do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Okay.
Shit.
If you're that good at basketball, then go to the league, bro.
Okay.
But I also don't think many people are ever ready in high school.
That's the argument, too. They're saying that, okay, there are some people that could do it, like LeBron James, fucking Lou Williams, he came straight out of high school. There's a bunch of other people. Yeah, Tracy McGrady straight out of high school. Kobe Bryant.
Hard.
There's a whole bunch of people that came straight out of high school. But
those are also some of the better players.
Right. There's also people that came straight out of high school and ended up being flopped. Like, biggest example right now, Sebastian Telfair. I don't know if y'all fucking seen, but he came straight out of high school and now this motherfucker going to jail for fucking gun charges.
That's the flop is that's within the life. Yeah, I feel like you should be able to have the right to be able to go straight out of high school. If you're really that good, you might stop some really good players from going to the league because they don't want to go to school. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
you know,
That is
and-
true.
you
But
gotta do that.
also, I guess the argument is that they're protecting them from themselves. Because what if, okay, somebody like Sebastian Telfair, say he would have went to college, maybe his fucking career would have panned out differently rather than somebody that's coming from some broke circumstances want to hurry up and get this money. Maybe if you force them to go to college 1 year, then maybe they'll stick around in college. But also the argument too could be you force them to go to 1 year college. That ain't doing shit because they just gonna go after 1 year. You don't get a degree in 1 year. So what does that really do?
Bro, and here's my other argument is just that D1 student athletes
Yeah.
aren't really getting that much of an education for the most part. There's definitely certain people who are more dedicated to their learning side of things because they have plans outside of it.
Yeah.
But I think that they're not really learning that much. I don't think they get set up for success if they don't go to the league. So, like, I don't know. I just think forcing anybody to do anything is corny,
Yeah.
usually.
What if you just give them the option?
Yeah, I mean, everything should be an option.
Like,
Just
like
do whatever.
okay, we
do
give
whatever
you
works
the,
for
we
your
give you the
career.
1 year, or you go straight. You know what I mean? But it's a different deal. It's a different type of
That's what they're talking about. They're talking about it's 2 years or none. So they're talking about you can go straight to high school, but if you do choose college, you have to stay there for 2 years.
I mean,
What do
yeah.
you think about that?
I mean, yeah, straight.
You fuck with that?
2 years has always been the bare minimum.
Right? Because in football, you can't come out of football till after your junior year.
Yeah.
So it's like niggas like Maurice Claret, Ohio State. He tried to fucking come out before, and it didn't work. It ended up, I don't even remember all that happened, but he had to like sit out. Some weird shit. But anyway, that's just Rich Paul rule. They didn't make that shit because of him. Who the fuck is Rich Paul? We don't know. Okay.
Shit.
Second topic. I seen this was like a couple weeks ago. I seen some people talking about it. Jay-Z running for president. Do you think, now this is obviously some off the wall shit, but motherfuckers never thought that Donald Trump will run for president, never thought Donald Trump will win presidency. So do you think Jay-Z should run for president?
No. I just think Jay-Z's got better things to do.
You got better things to do?
Yeah.
I feel there's no need for him to run for president. Like,
I feel like being president doesn't really get you anything.
he gonna have to spend all his money trying to get up to the top to change something that is already damn near a clusterfuck, might I say.
But you still have to go through Congress and shit anyway if you want to change
Man,
shit.
come
so-
on, man. He just made that money. He got a family. Let that man be.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't think he will.
he definitely won't.
But I mean, I'd probably vote for him.
I was gonna say, would you vote for Jay-Z?
It would
I feel
still
like he could
depend
bring-
what he's running with.
I feel like
But
he
I'm-
would bring a whole different perspective on things.
I just feel like I would have a hard time like objecting with much that he would probably be activating for, being an activist for.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I feel
I
like
just don't even know what the fuck you would run. Like, what platform are you gonna run on? Besides just like I don't know.
Who the fuck would he run with? Kanye?
Hell
Kanye
no.
trying to make
Hell nah.
Kanye.
Jesus.
That'd be
That'd be a
funny.
shit show.
Shit, they saying Kanye running for president. Would you vote for Kanye?
No.
in 2020,
2020.
that's a lie.
Kanye West,
Nah.
2020.
That's a lie.
Nah, man. We don't
I'll
need.
vote for the wife before I vote for him.
We don't need. We don't need any more. Any loose cannon action in the. Like, bro, this dude couldn't make it through a whole tour without
Yeah.
having a fucking breakdown. So I don't, unfortunately, have faith
Talking
in
about
Kanye's
Life of
ability.
Pablo?
Yeah, for Kanye's ability to handle that level of stress, he would snap.
He said that.
Might be fun though. I mean, I'm sure he'd say something just
I mean, shit, you know what I mean?
amazing, but
I think shit. I definitely know Kanye couldn't do it, but I definitely think Jay-Z could do it.
He could do it.
he could. And
'Cause if fucking
And like
Trump could
honestly,
do it,
if
Jay-Z could definitely fucking
I think
do it.
no, that's what I was gonna say. I think if Jay Z really ran and really just like went for it, I think Jay Z could absolutely get elected in this current time that we're in now.
I said if you didn't have to run and he was just like we need a volunteer, and Jay-Z was like, fuck it, I'll do it.
Yeah, I'll do that right now.
He'd be a success.
Right.
Allow me to reintroduce myself.
Right, that would be dope. So Jay-Z for 2020 president. It then had to be like 2020, 2024 because he damn already got this shit set up now. But next segment, over under.
Huh?
Over under. So in this segment, I fucking give like a number for whatever, and we guess whether we want to go. I say we guess. We figure if we're gonna go over or under. So over under 5. Okay, NFL, they just signed a partnership with Rock Nation. You know that, right? Did you see that?
I did.
Over under 5-year partnership, NFL and Rock Nation. Is it gonna be longer than 5 years? Under 5 years? What do you think?
I'd say over. Personally, I think it'll be.
Because I was looking, they didn't give out any numbers of how long it actually was. So you're going over.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna go over 2.
I'm definitely going over.
Jay-Z wouldn't have done this if he didn't think they were going to make
Long
money
term.
out of
Yeah,
it.
because he's definitely thinking long term. So he's definitely gonna go now.
You don't get billions on accident, folks.
And I seen it too. It was saying that he's gonna like this partnership, like I don't know, guaranteed him that he's gonna get a stake in an NFL team. So he's gonna become.
I did see that too.
He's gonna become
Of
one of
his
his first. I don't know. They didn't say. I don't know if he said of his choice.
Ooh.
It probably definitely not his choice because he'd probably pick something like the fucking Cowboys. You know, goddamn Jerry Jones is not gonna let that happen. But it said of some team, so it could be like the Giants or something. You don't ever fucking know. But he said some team is gonna be like one of the first black minority owners. So
Raiders.
that would be interesting. That'd be dope.
Raiders would be
Oh,
sick.
the Raiders.
He'd fucking turn that shit out.
Bay.
That should be dope as fuck.
Yeah, nah.
They ain't in the Bay no more.
He
Yeah,
got
they're
he
going
got
to Vegas.
he got a lot of there's a lot of people kind of giving him some blowback for
Yeah,
making
what do
a
you
deal
think
with the
about
NFL.
that?
Fucking corny, bro.
Yeah, and that's
Like
the thing.
because y'all want to talk shit, but y'all gonna watch the games. Like this dude is a businessman, and honestly, the best way to infiltrate change is from the inside. You
Right.
have to get your foot in the door before you rise to the top.
Right. So, and that's exactly it. He's trying to change the shit from inside the shit. You can't just be on the outside looking in wanting to change shit. Like you can, but it's not as effective as if you actually step into the shit. And that's what he's trying to fucking do.
And he's trying to make money.
Right. And of course, like it's gonna make shit better. Like it's the halftime show. I guarantee this year is gonna be dope. Like, cause he's gonna be picking
He
the
got all
music
those
for that.
connections.
Yeah, like it's gonna be dope.
All those connections.
So like, just the NFL's gonna turn up because they're just like, motherfuckers quit hating, man. Jay-Z knows what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah, but the NFL gotta just not be soft. You know what I'm saying?
I can feel that.
That's the NFL's problem.
I can definitely feel that. So
All these rules, bro.
next over under
Ooh.
1 Oscar for Michael B. Jordan in his whole career. Over or under?
Under.
I'm going under 2. I fuck with Michael B. Jordan. But I fuck with him on like a show level acting. I don't really fuck with like, I mean, he was cool in Creed and shit, but I mean, like, it's not Oscar winning level to me. It's not like
It's too long.
It's not like Denzel. It's not like, you know what I'm saying? It's not that. It's not that level. There's levels to this shit. And Michael B. Jordan doesn't reach that level for Oscar.
He's not on like some Leonardo DiCaprio acting
Right.
abilities. He's not transfixing you every time he takes a
At
screen.
least not yet. That's what we'll say. He might
That's
get there. He might get there. But right now, he's not there. So, so we going under on that one. So, next over under. So, the NFL, they fixing to have a lockout. It's looking like it's going to happen. They may come to agreement before. But, over under 3 months for the NFL lockout. I think the last lockout was like, it wasn't too long because they ended up playing that same season. Or actually, no, that was 2011. Did they?
Yeah, no, it was.
Did they play that season? Yeah, they played because it's shortened. So yeah, so they missed like, at the end of they missed like 2 games or something like that. I feel like
161 days.
They don't want to play
that's
that hard ball.
That's like 4 months.
4 months. Okay.
Yeah, damn.
Over under 3 months for the NFL lockout.
Under.
I'm gonna say under.
Yeah, I'm gonna go under because they're gonna want to.
This shit's
Get that shit
silly
fixed.
too. Because
Actually, no, I'm gonna go over.
at the end of the day, I mean, you just gotta give the players what they want, man.
And that's the thing. That's what I was gonna say. I'm gonna go.
In the fucking conversation, they're the ones
Right.
who make all the money. Y'all at the top can eat a dick.
And that's why I'm gonna go over because I feel like it's gonna take a while for them to come to agreement because the players they about to ask for a whole bunch now because I just know like with guaranteed contracts and everything and like the running backs and all types of shit they about to be asking for a whole bunch and I feel like it's gonna take a while for the motherfuckers to come to agreement. And the NFLPA they just let out like a pamphlet or anything telling people how to prepare for a work stoppage.
Oh shit,
So they basically
man, that's
a-
lame.
And they was like telling motherfuckers to stop eating out so much, blah blah blah. It's
Oh,
basic,
hell no.
it's basic shit that motherfuckers should know. But you know, rich motherfuckers they not really thinking like that. So I feel like that shit. You never know that shit might be about to lock down for a couple months.
Yo, I hope not. Honestly, I'd like 3 weeks. Make
You
sure
said
Andrew
3
Luck's 100%.
Whoa. Hey man, what the fuck is up with Andrew Luck? We can talk about that real quick.
I saw him I saw a video of him doing because lateral movements have been the
He was
issue.
making a
this time.
sandwich.
He was like on his feet doing lateral movements. I think he's going to be good for week 1. I just think they're being cautious. I think it'll be straight based on the movement I saw. I'd like to think his ass is going to be in there.
I know for a fact that I served Andrew Luck Chipotle last week, and he eats sofritas. So
he eats sofritas.
He's eating that good food.
You look like you eat motherfucking sofritas.
Right, he
You
does.
look
He throw a ball like he eats
Oh,
that
dude.
sofritas too.
I'm
He
vegan.
got a fucking neck beard and
Neck beard. Neck beard. So does that mean
That's cool that Andrew Luck
eats
comes
hella
in, though.
pussy?
big. Oh yeah, bro. It
Cause he
connects
got-
like a
Cause he got
motherfucker.
the neck beard. He eats hella pussy.
That shit dripping down.
Gets all the juices on.
Oh damn! Talking about it.
So next over under
No filter.
Old Town Road #1 for 25 weeks.
Hasn't it already been?
Nah, it's at 19 weeks right now.
Jesus Christ.
Who else is at 25 weeks?
Now the record, he broke the record. The record was 18 weeks.
For what? Like Drake probably?
We're at the
For
number
Beatles?
1. No, it was like I don't even remember
Taylor
what it was.
Swift.
I damn it was something like that. I feel like.
19 weeks.
So it's at 19 weeks right now.
Shit.
Over under
I think it's
25 weeks.
that's 6 more weeks. I mean,
That's a long ass time, bro.
but what's gonna stop
Over.
it?
Over.
Yup.
The dwindling months of summer into the new school year.
Bro, them kids
It's gonna
gonna be
ride it.
shopping for fucking Halloween candy. They're gonna be like Old Town Road all over again.
Old
They're
Town
gonna
Road.
have they're gonna have cowboy costumes.
Right. They
They're
definitely
gonna
are.
They're gonna have unicorn costumes
Right.
because he gay. He just came out. So shit, they're gonna have the unicorns out in that
Industry
motherfucker.
plant.
Bro, it's for the kids,
plant.
man. It's for the
Industry plant.
kids.
Lil Nas X is an industry plant.
You just gotta be along for the
They
ride,
get the
honestly.
money though.
Right, yeah.
I mean,
he definitely get money. He on that fucking, he on the show, one of
So you know, damn
LeBron
right.
James' uninterrupted shows.
LeBron James.
LeBron James. Okay,
Who's
over
that?
under. He said, "Who's that?" Over
It's
under.
mine, I think.
Old Town Road holding the record of #1 for a year. Over under.
Winter is coming.
So you feel like that's so basically. Do you think like Drake will drop a song or somebody will drop a song that take #1 for?
For that long though, man. That's
Drake's not savage like that though.
That's tough.
How has that song been there for so long? That's
But then I did see
outrageous.
something. Drake has had a song on the top 100 for like since like 2013.
That's
It's something
gnarly.
ridiculous.
That's gnarly.
Fake love, probably.
Yeah, it was,
Hotline Bling.
it was like those songs.
You used to call me on my cell phone.
So it's like, can he come out with a song that'll beat that record?
Not in a year, nope.
Because he got that.
He just dropped a whole album with some old songs on that shit.
Oh, that
made
shit was
money.
all old though.
That
She
shit
makes
was
so much
motherfuckers love that,
That
shit
shit was
though.
fire.
No, it was. It was. I mean, it's cuts from Take Fucking Care, bro.
Right.
In that era,
Still made money.
when Drake was like really
shit.
good to me, like, yeah, nah, that shit was pretty cool. They had a censored J. Cole verse in there.
Bull. So I'm going over. You're going over.
What is this one? Oh
The
yeah.
1 year.
Yeah,
Anybody?
no, I think it's gonna be over. That's so much, like,
Over.
because like even when you think about some of the people on the horizon, like that have stuff dropping, like a Kendrick or a J. Cole,
Yeah.
they haven't done that yet. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit, 19 weeks and
You gotta have a
counting
dumbass
is,
single. It's crazy because
but I mean
you really gotta have the white people on your side too.
It's just so
Let's keep it at 100.
you know,
Count us in, bitches.
it's just such a fucking like a thought out song, and he's just like a thought out character to where like they just knew it was gonna get attention regardless. Like, oh yeah, I got trap and country.
Right. You see Wranglers on my
Shit,
booty.
I heard Gary Vee call that out. He said
Right.
country and hip hop was next. I heard Gary Vee called it.
Lean all in my bladder.
He said, "Cheated
Something
on
about
my baby."
That nigga fried.
Something.
He said Gary Vee called it what country and
He
hip
said
hop.
country and hip hop. He said the next wave is going to be Korean pop and hip hop, bro.
Bro, fuck that
Bro,
K-pop shit.
Bro, that band is worth the most
What
ever.
band?
The
The
one
K-pop,
band.
yeah, there's one band. I don't know. The K-pop, bro.
They
I don't
doing
see that
numbers.
bullshit.
They be doing numbers. I
Who?
know the one you
Fat
talking
numbers,
about.
bigger than Jonas Brothers.
I don't even know who the fuck these niggas talking
Let
about.
me. What's this? What kind of-
I bet.
Just
I feel like
type in
if you,
K-pop.
I feel like
bet
if you
that
said
bitch
the
pops up.
name though, I feel like I probably have heard it though.
K-pop bands. BTS. Apparently these motherfuckers
Nah.
be doing.
What they look like?
Asian.
Are they black?
What?
Korean.
Are they black?
It's Korean
Yeah, bro.
pop of sorts. They be
Hella
looking kind of
motherfuckers. They
wild.
be dancing and shit too.
Ah, bro, I be seeing. I see them motherfuckers. Motherfuckers love them.
Yeah,
Bro.
bro.
Motherfuckers.
They can
do
dance though. That's something that I can't do.
Shit.
Nicki G thinks he can dance.
Shit.
Nicki G be
Whatever.
kind of fucking it up. Donnie Ray says that he can really dance, but only the old TW has really seen him do it.
Oh, true whore.
Yeah. True Horace has seen him
So
do
I-
the damn thing for a whole song.
I can get it. But
I can get it.
anyway, next over under 10 years before the cure for cancer. They already got the cure for
Yeah, I was
cancer.
gonna say that
Now
shit.
they're gonna make it public.
No, there's too much money to be made.
In 10 years?
Ding, 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 ding.
Within 10 years?
You don't think the government's still gonna be corrupt in 10 years? That
Nah,
shit's here to
I'm
stay.
definitely going over too. But okay, so what are they doing with all this money that's being funneled into
Don't care.
cancer cures?
I don't know. Not putting it towards the deficit.
Vaccinations.
That's the question.
Killing these motherfucking people.
Yeah, drone strikes. That's military. It's actually definitely a chunk of money.
So you're going over.
Over 10 years.
I just-
over two.
I just think they gonna keep letting people die.
I hope I'm wrong on that one.
He said I'm
Motherfucker.
right.
I hope
Yo.
I'm wrong. Because everybody
It's
gets
not.
cancer, bro.
It's not.
Everybody.
It's
Okay.
not cancer, but when you got money, like Magic Johnson is alive, so like
All right, he got
he has a cure,
That
or
man
they
rubbed
have a
$100
cure.
bills
But
on himself until he was cured.
if Magic Johnson got a cure for AIDS, but all the
Boy.
broke motherfuckers passed away. Shout out Kanye. He said that shit.
right. So we're all going over on that shit.
Yeah.
Next fucking topic.
It's all a conspiracy.
Okay, over under on over under.
Yeah, we're done with over under. I gotta pull up these fucking picture.
We got a hookup in here. And a third microphone. Donnie Ray went shopping today.
Nah.
He was out here really trying to spend some money.
Just trying to get this shit to sound a little better. I'm trying to fucking. I had them pictures. I had to go to my fucking email real quick. While that happens. While I pull up my email. Stay prepared. Motherfuckers out here getting robbed and shit. Keep your head on the swivel.
You gotta keep your head on a swivel.
Oh, shit. Forgot I had that in my download. Alright, so next fucking segment. This is some shit I fucking seen on Twitter. Which table, I'm gonna put the picture up. Man, he can't really see it. I don't know if I'm nothing up. But which table would you choose to sit at? Alright, so they got Stephen A, Snoop Dogg, Shannon Sharp, fucking I don't even really know who the fuck that is. It's like, is that Paul, that Pogba nigga, Paul?
I don't know.
That's that bitch. That's that one bitch that's supposed to be playing Ariel or something. Steph Curry.
Is that Doris Burke?
Yeah, fuck Doris Burke. Do you like Doris Burke?
No.
I can't. He said I can't stand Doris Burke.
No, I don't understand. I was gonna almost say Kawhi's table just to try to make that motherfucker laugh.
What it do, baby?
What it do, baby?
But they got Shaq, Charles Barkley, Kenny the Jet Smith. That would be a cool table. Embiid, Baker. Who the fuck is that? I don't even know who that is.
He got a chubby face.
They got Tom Brady, Serena, Kobe.
Damn.
They got that chick from
Fuck Tom Brady.
Fuck all those tables.
What's her name? The national team, OBJ, Zion, LeBron, whatever that bitch name.
The other girl from the soccer team.
D
I
Wade.
forget her name right
I'm sitting at table number 6.
He said he choosing table number 6. Oh, well,
Sitting
Kenny.
with the veterans.
He said with Kenny the Jet Smith.
I'm sitting at table number 7.
Look at Charles.
Hey,
I'm sitting at table 7.
Does Shaq have that?
Yeah, I'm sitting at table
Shaq
7.
has that face the whole time. 'Cause I'm with it.
He said that face gonna have him rolling.
He said he that.
I think that's from, no, that's definitely from his Hot Ones interview. He's eating the hot ass
hot-ass
wing.
Yeah, all that.
But you know, I'm sitting with Snoop. Is that Stephen A with him too?
Snoop's
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah, no, I'm
Yes.
gonna.
Oh
Snoop.
shit!
Snoop, Stephen A.
I just
Shannon
want to
Sharp.
get. I'm just gonna get in a shouting match with Stephen A.
I'm trying
Smith.
to
While I was gonna say while Snoop is
Being
Snoop
He
with
said he's
me.
trying to smoke with Snoop.
Snoop or Loop?
God.
He said they gonna sneak out the lunchroom and go smoke.
Hell
real
no.
quick.
We
smoked up
not
the
in the lunchroom. I'm with Snoop Dogg. What are you gonna fucking say?
This lunchroom is definitely in California. It's legal there.
I honestly think it's legal for Snoop anywhere. He's Snoop Dogg, bro.
Right. So
Shit.
there was another one too.
Not in India.
Next table.
Oh,
This one was
shit.
like Drake songs. So
Ha.
table 1, Days in the East, Connect, Doing It Wrong. Table 2, 305 to My City, Practice, Shut It Down.
Yeah.
Table 3, Best I Ever Had, Faithful, Find Your Love. Table 4, I'm Upset, Worst Behavior, Over My Dead Body. Table 5, Emotion, Jaded, Redemption.
Jaded.
Table 6, Controller, Fire, and Desire, Passion Fruit. Table 7, Look What You've Done, Too Much, Sandra's Rose. Table 8, Free Smoke, Back to Back, God's Plan. 9,
Bangers,
My
man.
Side, Full
Late.
Time, You With Me. 10, 4 p.m. in Calabasas, 5 a.m. Toronto, 6 p.m. in New York. Which table? I already know which one I'm picking. I'm picking table 5. I really don't remember the Redemption song, but that Jaded song, Cold Than a Bitch, and Emotion, Cold Than a Bitch.
Jaded.
Them the, like shit. I'm sure that Redemption song probably cold, but those 2 songs, fucking fire. Them the only 2 songs I really need.
Bro, I'll go table 8 and table 10. Table 8's that hype. You know what I mean? Table 8 bring that money in. Or no, table 8 bring that money in. Table 10,
Them
boy.
some smooth ass shit. Make you think about
That's some car ride shit.
Right.
Like sunset shit.
Right.
That shit nice.
What you
5 a.m. time. I don't know.
I'm definitely was looking at 8, but I'm drawn to 4, which is weird because Worst Behavior is not a great song. It's hype, but that song ain't shit. But Over My Dead Body is a hard ass song to me.
What about I'm Upset? I don't even really remember that song.
I'm upset. 50,000 on my head is disrespect. Now, that shit hard. That song hard.
I don't even remember that song. See, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I don't really
real
haven't
shit.
been listening to Drake that much lately.
Yeah, Drake bites everybody's flows and styles. That's on some Meek Mill shit.
Ooh.
But nah, you gotta go with 8 because it's just hits. It's fucking hits.
Those are fire.
Right.
He gave out $1 million on that fucking.
On God's plan, yeah.
So hit us up. Let us know which tables you would choose. Black on black. Topher Stetzel. And what, you don't fuck with your Twitter, do you? What's your Instagram? What do you- what's
Life
your-
as Nicki G.
That's your social media?
Yup.
That's Instagram?
Yup. And podcast.
Hit him
Hit them up. So, next topic of discussion. Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh,
Now, we talked about this on an earlier podcast, and at this point, he was still alive. But now, he's dead. This man,
Dead.
Jeffrey Epstein, allegedly committed suicide. I guess they said he hung himself.
Allegedly.
dead.
So he hung himself. And I guess they said he hung himself with women's panties.
Nice.
So, is this a conspiracy? Did you think they let him kill himself? Did they wanted him dead? What's going on here? Because everybody's just saying that he should not have been able to kill himself. He's on suicide watch.
Facts. That's something.
What?
How does he have anything in his cell that is capable of hanging? Why does he have women's panties in his cell if he's on suicide watch? Your cell should be fucking empty.
Now,
Bro.
I
no,
will say,
fuck this dude.
yeah, it is fuck him. I will say though,
I'm glad he's
I work-
dead. I'll say that.
I work in a jail, so I know that when you on fucking suicide watch, you get a fucking smocking gown. Now it's supposed to be tear-proof or whatever, so they can't rip it up. But I see motherfuckers rip that shit up. And also, when you on suicide watch, people think that means somebody just constantly sitting there watching you. Like, there's cameras constantly on you, but if nobody's watching the cameras,
Bro, I don't know. It's too easy. Like, because of course he wanted to be dead. He didn't want to spend the rest of his living life in prison.
right?
But, like, I don't know.
You
It's
think
just
he
too
paid
easy.
somebody? Now, he might have paid somebody off to let him kill himself. Cause shit, you telling me?
I mean, that's a good deal.
You telling me somebody offer you working at a jail? Somebody offer you fucking $1 million? Hey man, give me $1 million and let me kill myself? You taking that? I'm like, nigga, cash me out. Thank you, sir.
Let
Go
me
ahead and kill yourself, bro.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to say, show me the money.
You're right, nigga. You can kill yourself you can kill the fuck out yourself.
I'm like, what? Do you
I'm
need,
about
do you
to cash
need,
out.
do you
You
need
cash
anything, bro?
I'm about to
Like,
cash
do you-
out, nigga.
What you need to help your
Fuck.
suicide, brother?
I bet you he
Right.
said I bet you he said I'll give your family $200 million if you kill yourself right now instead of me. Give me that outfit. I'm gone.
So
That
okay.
man got some real long money, bro.
So you think he's not even really
Listen,
dead?
bro, if I say that, that's what Donald Trump be retweeting. So if I say that means I agree with the man, and I don't.
Well, he said Jeffrey Epstein not really
He
dead.
be retweeting
Bro,
conspiracy theories off this
The
motherfucker.
president
Well-
of the United States, bro, talking about the Clintons were a part of it, the Bushes are named.
Sex trafficking, they're all over it. Look
That's
it
what.
up.
Hold on, what?
Look it up, Bill Clinton.
That's
Sex
what he's
trafficking.
saying.
I'm gonna die now. On
Oh
this
no, but he
podcast.
was friends with Epstein.
Bro, I'm telling you, man,
He was.
it's real business out there, and you think it's you got
So
that,
you think?
get
So
that
you
money.
think Epstein is still alive?
Listen, the justice he was held captive by the Justice Department. The Justice Department has something to do with something,
Yeah.
and the something is the same something that they've been trying to hide since Donald Trump was elected. So it's back and forth with these bitches. And let me go back to the first segment or the second segment. Jay-Z don't want none of that bullshit in his life. He don't want none of that shit. Fuck
That's
that.
facts. That is facts.
Yeah, nah, because that job is thankless.
Whether the man is dead or alive,
Yeah.
fuck that man.
Yeah, he was
Honestly,
definitely on some fucking bullshit.
But I would have really preferred that he just rot in prison.
yeah,
That's the kind of dude that prisons are meant for. 100%.
true.
100%.
For real. So we just have to see what comes out because they still investigate and blah blah blah. Ain't nothing ever gonna really come out, but we'll just see what story they tell us.
They decide to
Right.
go with.
So next fucking segment should be 24 seconds to name, but I didn't fucking choose one.
Classic.
I could try to come up with one real quick,
You still have time.
but that's sloppy. I ain't gonna do it.
Sloppy.
So, no 24 seconds to name this week, but we will have one next week. So,
Then I'm sure I will win.
fuck this guy. So, next segment, one of our favorite segments, Black Thing, White Thing.
Hell yeah.
Black Thing, White Thing.
Bieber.
Having life insurance. Black Thing, White Thing. I'm going with that's a white thing.
I would definitely.
That's a white man's way to keep his money.
It's definitely a white thing. And it's a white thing because just like a lot of black people, they're not thinking about dying and they're not thinking about just what happened when they dead. They're not really thinking about that. Like people try to educate everybody on that, like nowadays and shit, try to tell people you need life insurance, blah, blah, blah. But just historically, black people wasn't thinking about that. They trying to figure out right now. They're not really worried about when they dead and gone, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, we'll say that's the white thing, just historically.
I would concur.
Next black thing, white thing. Anime. Is that a black thing? White thing. Now it's obviously a Asian thing, but we just going, if we had to pick black thing, white thing.
I mean, I know a fuckload of white people who love anime, but I also... Do you like anime?
I fuck with anime.
Yeah, I thought you did.
Shit. What we thinking, majority?
Yeah, majority.
White.
Like
Majority
we always
white
do these generalizations. It's nothing serious. Don't be offended, motherfuckers. Oh shit. Now.
Yeah, it's definitely generally a white thing, but I will say that the black motherfuckers that are in anime and in fucking, like, they recreate that shit, they be going hard in that shit, bro.
Like on the videos?
Bro, I swear to God, they be whooping people's ass on that shit, bro. That shit dope.
She don't have that fucking thing to put that color.
Whether they're on anime or not, white kids still can't jump. So don't try it. You can't do parkour.
He said you can't do. Hey, I done seen helly motherfuckers fuck themselves up in parkour. I'm gonna have to go with anime. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna go with neither. That's all. That's not really an option, but it is an option.
Yeah, we played that.
I'm gonna go with neither because I feel like it's more like a nerd thing. Like motherfuckers that be just low key type shit.
You're a fucking nerd.
Right, so I'll take the nerd card.
So, what a noob.
So I just feel like it's like low key type shit, nerd to yourself, introvert type shit, rather than a racial thing.
For sure.
Now, black thing, white thing, esports.
White thing.
White thing?
White thing.
Definitely a white thing, man.
Yeah, I'm going white thing too. Especially motherfuckers like Ninja, that's the biggest motherfucking esport nigga, white. Motherfuckers that just won the Fortnite shit, white. I see hella white kids playing this shit. Now, there's definitely black kids that play the game. Definitely professional esports people. Right. But when you mostly see them, they mostly look like Chris and Nick, okay? So,
out here getting long money in our mother's basement.
Bruh, you might as well some of the esports for Call of Duty.
I damn near been live streaming and catching my freakouts on live stream because really I be getting shitty because Call of Duty is the worst. Call of Duty Black Ops is the worst Call of Duty ever made.
So that new one about to come out.
That Modern Warfare, I'm buying it.
I'm buying it too.
That's Infinity Ward. Shout out Infinity Ward, them motherfuckers.
Is it a remake of?
Nah, it's not a remake.
Or is it just another Modern Warfare?
It's just another Modern Warfare.
Yeah, it's just another one. It's not a remake.
But they're going back to the classic.
Yeah. Is there going to be a campaign in it?
Probably.
Yeah, it's Infinity.
Yeah, they missed that on the last one. That shit was trash. Fuck that.
But also, I'm curious where they think. I'm curious where the Modern Warfare campaign would go because I don't know if you guys remember Modern Warfare 3. They killed every fucking buddy that was important to you in that game.
I don't even remember that.
They were killing every goddamn buddy.
I don't even know if I even played the campaigns on that motherfucker.
But the campaigns are the best.
I love
story
mode.
modes.
I love.
He said he fucked with the campaigns.
It's like a movie, damn near.
Yeah.
He says like, see, man, I always just hopped on the
and you just get a fucking
on the online.
I just always hopped on the online.
Hey, you go instantly to those bitch ass motherfuckers on the other side of the world talking shit. Fuck them.
He said he didn't fuck with the online.
I love.
But you gonna be playing online this year, ain't you?
Yeah. After I always gotta play.
I gotta play the campaign first.
It helps you get the feel of the
and
dynamics of the game.
And that's why
too.
you lose out on the prestige though, because like if you was a real man, you play the campaign first and then go on. What they should do is lock out online until you have to play the whole time.
Hell no, niggas would be
That'd
shitty about
hard.
that.
Hey, fuck them.
They put so much work into that campaign. Everybody should play.
Yeah.
Fuck that campaign.
Fuck that campaign.
So
they gotta pay for that.
Now, yeah, like the on-demand's 2019 society would not go for having to play a campaign.
They definitely would not. They'd be shitty as fuck. Motherfuckers would boycott.
Just put on the easiest mode.
No refunds.
You barely got a fucking aim.
Black thing, white thing. Playing the piano.
What? You ever heard of Beethoven?
Man,
And then what is that motherfucker?
you ever heard of shit?
John Baptiste.
I really haven't. Not a single black pianist, I don't think.
Nah, you
Kanye plays the piano.
heard
Oh, you're not wrong?
You heard
Oh, yeah, there's hella engineers and shit, though.
This hella fucking
Pharrell, bro?
Pharrell played the piano, but
Oh,
not
John
Tyler,
Legend.
Tyler Creator, right? John Legend.
Whoever the
fucking
plays the keys
George
in the internet.
George Duke. That's a
Oh, Stevie Wonder?
Stevie Wonder. Right.
I think it's a
Right.
neither.
It's definitely a
It's
neither.
a neither, yeah. I
It's
feel
definitely
that.
a neither.
There's just so many.
I had to work through that
There's
one.
just so many.
I
They're just
went
way too.
instantly to
Beethoven.
you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, but
I mean,
not,
but Beethoven is the first that comes to mind. I feel like if
Bro.
you're just thinking straight piano players, like,
yeah, that's because people just naturally think of classical pianists.
Yeah.
hey man, that shit hard.
But if you like thinking of like jazz piano and shit, there's definitely some other.
Damn.
I mean, jazz piano that would get more towards the black thing, especially when it. I mean, obviously when it originated, and then white people were like, I can do this shit.
Right.
Some jazz music.
I fuck with the jazz.
Jazz. Is
So playing piano, we gonna go neither.
cool. Neither.
All right, black thing, white thing. Drinking tea.
A trash ball thing.
Fuck
tea, bro. I don't like tea. Are we talking hot tea, sweet tea? What do you call
All teas.
all teas?
They're all
Cold tea,
bad.
hot
Oh,
tea.
shit. You talking about generalization?
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet tea population is massive.
He said sweet tea is black. Yeah, that is a black thing. Sweet tea.
Sweet tea is a massive.
But
Sweet
honestly-
tea is definitely a black thing.
The amount of white people that come looking for hot tea at the hotel.
And it's but white people like that regular tea.
Yeah.
That just
That-
straight tea.
You know,
that,
it is that Earl Grey.
that nasty shit. Like nah, they
English.
like the iced tea at Chipotle. That Lipton
That
type shit.
Oh yeah.
Y'all don't use Lipton, but motherfuckers like Lipton.
Chipotle makes their own tea.
I mean, shit, they don't make
Natural
the tea leaves.
organic blend.
Ah, this
Man, I damn near need a bowl. I ain't had a bowl in a minute.
Need these.
Fucking Ryan was supposed to hook me up. I didn't even go over there that one day.
Yeah, but he's fucking up.
Right, you're fucking up, Ryan.
Oh.
So,
No balls. You're not even listening.
no. So,
Hope he is.
next fucking segment. Well, next fucking topic. Not a segment. So, this is just something I just wanted to ask you guys. Not just this scene, like, you know, just always motherfuckers coming out. Teacher, 27-year-old teacher fucks.
I like this subject.
27-year-old teacher has sex with 16-year-old boy, and I see motherfuckers on Twitter and everywhere they're saying it's rape, and they're saying no, she raped him. You need to make sure you say it right and all this shit.
I mean,
Do you consider that rape
by law, it is.
by law? It's rape,
Statutory rape.
and that's okay. Statutory rape.
Yeah,
That's
but
and it's
I
so
don't know. But
frightening.
I don't know. That's such a it's such a double standard.
Yeah, because like I feel
But
like
also, it's because guys are wired to where we're just like, oh
yeah,
That's
I would fuck her.
yeah.
And it's like, but also too, it's like when you think about rape though, it's like something that was forced. Like, what if that dude wanted to fuck? Like, it might be like you said, statutory rape because he's underage, but it wasn't really rape. Like, she didn't force that dude to fuck her. Now, there could have been cases where they did. I don't know every case, but like I feel like for the most part, these teachers didn't force those kids to fuck them. Now, also, the thing could be manipulation. Their kids, adult, manipulated child, so that could make it. So it's a real fine line, but it's just like when they call it rape and shit. I don't know. That shit I don't know. I guess technically it is rape, but it feel like
I mean, her prison sentence gonna be rape.
because it's like okay, you say was there any teachers you thought was bad?
Bro, bad. Miss Roca, 5th grade.
And I'm saying so.
I'm talking, Miss Roca came into my classroom talking about, well, however she said it, right? Fondle, cuddle, snack time, bedtime, playtime, anytime.
He said I was doing it.
He said, I'm doing it. And if it went public, man, my ass is getting a reward for that.
He said we're getting no room.
Yeah, no, there's definitely some teachers.
Shout out Miss
there.
Roca.
So right, so that's what I'm saying. So like, if there's some teachers there, if there's a teacher when you was growing up that you was like, it was like, damn, she was bad, and she come up to you and was like, let's fuck.
Okay.
You damn near finna fuck. So it's
And here.
like right. So it's like that's not rape, I wanted it, but I guess technically it is rape. But it's just like it's just a fine
It's
line.
another
This shit
form of
fried.
control.
Yeah,
It's just another form of staying in a line. A riverbank has banks on both sides to control the flow, so that's all that is.
Ooh, Nicki G. Nicki G. That was deep. So that was just something I wanted to talk about because I don't know, just hearing people call it rape. I'm not saying it's not wrong, but is it really rape? I don't know.
No.
Ask the kids.
Right?
Ask the boys.
Was it forced upon them,
Are
or was
there
it just
bruises?
wrong? Right.
Or did he have the best 15 seconds of his young life?
Right. So, next fucking segment, movie suggestion. It doesn't have to necessarily be a suggestion. It could be anything. You got anything you want to suggest to the people?
Yeah, we was talking about this earlier, so I think a great movie for people to get into their financial situation would be The Wolf of Wall Street, and I think that really inspired me to do what I do today, which is the stock trading, the 401k
Hey,
trade.
do you have a financial segment you got ready?
I mean, shit. I mean, I could talk about anything if you guys got questions, that would be easier. But I mean,
I can ask
shit.
you a couple. We'll do that after.
Yeah, whatever you want.
So you got that's your
Wolf
suggestion.
of Wall Street, man. I love that movie. This shit dope.
Shit. I said I was gonna try to change up my category, but I'm gonna stick to the comedy shit. There's a movie, I believe it's on Netflix. It's just called Comedian. It's a documentary following Jerry Seinfeld. After the show ended, he basically was like, all right, I'm starting from scratch as far as just stand-up material.
Yeah.
And was going to basically just get back. He hadn't done stand-up in 15 years or whatever, and just got back on stage, and it just follows him around as he's like working out his new material. And it's just crazy because it's this dude who everybody knows, but he's just fucking bombing because he's working out new material. And it just really shows a side of like this, the side of stand-up that nobody really thinks about when they watch an hour of stand-up. That's they handpicked every joke and worked it for hours trying to get the wording just right, and it shows the other side of it and how they work the writing process, and it's just really fucking interesting. And Jerry Seinfeld's fucking hilarious.
All right. So what's it called?
Comedian Jerry Seinfeld.
And it's on Netflix.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
I don't even have Netflix, but I can still watch it because I got my other illegal means.
Ooh.
But my suggestion, and I said it on Twitter, but it's this movie called Brawl in Cell Block 99. I think that's what it's called. It's a Vince Vaughn movie. I just fucking watched it like this week. I was randomly looking up Vince Vaughn. I fuck with Vince Vaughn. I was randomly looking up Vince Vaughn movies, and I saw that it came out like 2017, I think. But that movie is fucking badass. He's basically just beating fucking ass in that motherfucker. He fucks motherfuckers up. That's a good ass fucking action movie. I suggest that movie. If you fuck with Vince Vaughn, fuck with action.
Fuck with people getting fucked up.
Right, getting fucked up is definitely a good movie. So, financial segment, I'm gonna ask this man Nicki G some questions real quick. If you've been listening to me from the jump, you'll see that he's had some financial segments before. I had about 2 or 3 of them. I just want to ask you, okay, so like you said, the Wolf of Wall Street first. You said that's what got you into the stock market. When that piqued your interest, where'd you go from there? So you was like, fuck it, I want to get in this stock market. Where'd you go after that? Like, what's the next move?
Yeah, so I think everybody hits Google, and then Google just hit me probably to a list of apps or ways to trade stocks and securities. And then I found Robinhood, which is the free trading app.
Yeah.
On my phone.
Shout out Robinhood.
And I was like, free is free. Free D is the best D.
Yeah.
So,
He said free D is the best D. He gay.
Yeah.
Was. No, I'm just playing.
Was the whole thing.
Shit.
He said that threw him off. That threw him off.
Yeah, he gonna do my financial segment with some D. Shit. But yeah, I mean, shit, I just trade stocks on Robinhood. I mean, and that shit's taught me a lot in the past 5 years. I mean, shit.
So how'd you find out? Like, okay, so you said you went to Google.
Yep, and then
You was on you found Robinhood. So then you get on Robinhood. How do you, like, there's so many different companies and stocks out there. How did you know which ones to pick? You know what I'm saying? Like, how did you?
that's called due diligence.
You know, how do you? Okay, explain that to the people. How did you do your due diligence?
My DD.
We all about the D's today.
Yeah, right. My DD, not my due diligence. DD comes from what your interests are, what piques your interest. So if you're interested in, Chris, what are you interested in?
Music.
So if you're interested in music, you find out ways to be invested in maybe Pandora Radio or a company that is going to be around for a little while. iTunes, Apple, clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you find those type of stocks because you're into those stocks because they pique your interest. So then you search that on Robinhood, and then you start to find out about the company. So then you do some research about how much the company is making and
Free game.
and where they're at with their business, because that's what it's about. It's not about the label.
Yeah.
So you can buy a logo, but you can also buy a great company and make money off of that. So
Right.
Apple's not going anywhere no matter what. So
Right.
then you learn how to read the charts, and that takes about maybe a week. So you learn how to coast the charts. So if you watch 5 stocks at a time, and they go up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down, eventually you'll figure out when to buy and when to sell. You know what I mean? If you see a stock that's usually trading for $20 and it's trading at $9, but on the 1 year stock chart it looks the same way, you're like, shit, it's gonna come back up. I'm finna buy at this 9 and sell at 20. So
Okay. So
damn.
he did his due diligence. He just gave y'all some free game. So you did your due diligence, and you found your companies. What are some companies that you're trading with?
Yeah, so I'm trading with a few real estate investment trusts right now.
Yeah.
Their monthly dividends, and what a dividend is basically it pays you out money for any extra money that the company makes. They pay it out to the shareholders. Mine pays monthly, pays 12 cents a share, pay roughly $18 per share. So I calculate that with 12 shares, you can get $1 a month. So I got a few shares of that, making $2 or $3 every month. But the ticker for that is GOOD.
Yeah.
It's good commercial. They buy warehouses and stuff. And then one other one, REIT, which is a real estate investment trust. IIPR, which buys medical marijuana dispensary warehouses and leases them to people in that industry. So that's one that's actually I've seen with my own eyes go from $26 to $138. And I missed that boat. I did make money off of that, but I sold at $56, so I missed that boat.
A lot.
But if I would have had money for that, I mean that's a big killer right there. And it's still hovering about $100. So
I wonder what Snapchat is trading at right now.
$9 probably.
Because I remember that motherfucker. It was damn near expensive when it first came out. They don't fail.
The new, that's an IPO. So the new ones that come out, the biggest one right now is Impossible Meats. That has, or Beyond Meats. The Impossible Burger. They've tripled.
Well, that's a Burger King burger.
Their money. Nah. That's what it is, but the company is Impossible Burgers. So
but are they're the people who Burger King gets their shit from?
Beyond Meats, yeah.
Have you tasted that burger?
Nope.
I
would though.
That's what I'm saying. Are you going to?
I would. No, I'm not going to burger.
They fucking. So you know why that fucking taco was shitter like that? Because the motherfuckers dropped the whole goddamn taco in a fryer. They just fried a fucking taco.
Yeah,
that's not how you do it.
Jack in the Box too.
That's why Jack in the Box Yeah, that's just trifling. Get the fuck out of here with that
taco.
Them
$2 for
you're disgusting. Them tacos are foul. Maybe they taste better in Cali, but
no, they don't.
Okay,
you gotta be
then you're foul. Then you're nasty.
You gotta be drinking some foul ass liquor before that, boy.
He said I was drunk in a bitch, boy. I was drunk, boy. So
financial segment.
Yeah, financial segment. Trying to figure out anything else. So, what has been your biggest check that you've gotten from You know what I'm saying?
From stocks?
Yeah.
like when you sold.
Like, what is
What's
your
the
biggest,
biggest
your
margin?
biggest come up? Like, you like, fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, shit, you want it in percentage? I mean, like...
Nah, I want dollars.
In one thing, it doesn't work like one thing.
I know,
It's
I'm just saying, like, wouldn't you ever, like, shit, I just made $500 in the last month.
Nah, so...
Or over two last 3 months, I done made $600.
Yeah, so
You know what I'm saying?
where I'm at today is not... I'm trying to create a system that works.
Yeah.
So I'm using about $2,000. But $2,000 doesn't get you $2,000 in returns. It gets you maybe $50 is a good return on $2,000, or $20. The goal is to not lose at all. You know what I mean? So as long as you win, it doesn't matter how much you're winning. So I know where your guys' mindset is, but that's not the mindset that you have to be able to trade for the long term. So I say that the biggest return that I've ever gotten, it was probably about 120%. I'd say it was like $120 on one trade, like one transaction in one day.
Yeah.
Which is a lot of money. It's just like literally click, and it's $120.
Yeah.
But the returns are 10%, 20%, 30%, 50%, 80%.
I'm making money, bitches.
Change is change. I don't give a fuck if I have 80 cents times 1,000 is more money than you're making right now.
So, also, okay, I want to ask. You said the Wolf of Wall Street inspired you. Why aren't you fucking with like penny stocks?
I do fuck with the penny stocks. A penny stock is $5 or below, so I fuck with the penny stocks. I really am into NBEV, which is New Age Beverage Company. They own the Bob Marley drinks.
Yeah.
They're actually infusing their drinks with CBD oil now. So that's a huge hitter. They're running for $3.60 right now. They've been up to $7, $8. So
yeah,
and with penny stocks it's to jump in, jump out.
Yeah,
you don't want to keep penny stocks overnight. So
shit. So how was they getting? They was finessing in Wolf of Wall Street with the penny stocks.
So what they did was they basically took the penny stocks and they said this is gonna be great, and they call people cold call in the 90s.
Yeah.
I think it was in the 90s, right? They cold call people in the night, said, this is going to be a killer, sir. You should go ahead and buy this. People said, put me down for $10,000, and that motherfucker crashed. But they got their money because all they was doing was selling the stock, man.
Yeah.
They were just pushing it. But now, I guess Robinhood could really do that now, though, because they have certain portfolios and stuff. So they're like, hey, take a look at these. You know what I mean? Like, they could really push.
Yeah, they do. They really do, because I actually... Like you said, they kind of they try to do your due diligence for you.
Right.
Like they tell you, like,
it's all data.
Yeah, they try to be like, what are you interested in? And then they'll give you like some stocks that you might be interested in based on your interests.
Do you have a moment that you're like most proud of in your experience in trading so far, or just something that really stands out as like a defining moment where you were just like, I don't know, impressed with yourself, or just really happy to be involved with it? Because I know you've been into it for what,
5 years? Yeah, 5 or 6 years now. Well, I think that the learning curve was the biggest thing. It's like you go into it thinking that I'm gonna make hella money, and then you find out that that's not what it's not about at all. Like you don't. Yeah. That's not what it's about at all. And that's why people don't make money, is because they want to go in, they think that they're going to make a lot of money, then they end up losing money, because it's all about emotion.
That's really why that's one of the reasons why I haven't done the stock, because I'm just like, I know I'm just trying to fucking make some money real quick. And right. I know, like you said, I'm going to get in there and do that and try to fuck up. That's why I ain't jumped into the fucking currency exchange, what's it called?
Cryptocurrency?
The Forex.
Forex.
That's why I haven't done the Forex, because I know I just want to make some money quick, fast, and there ain't no really way to make no quick money.
So the only
legally, anyway.
The only way to make quick money in the markets is to have a lot of money. If you have a lot of money, you can make quick money. That's why the rich get rich and the poor get poor, because the poor ain't got no motherfucking capital to move on.
You know what we should fucking do, Nick? We could fucking partner up on the fucking thrifting, bruh, and the fucking buying shit. Yeah, buying shit and selling. I'm telling you, bro, niggas be making money off that shit, but you just gotta fucking
shit.
shit.
There's a few side hustle we could be on. You know what I mean? The thing about those is that you have to put in the work to post that shit and take pictures.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, and we could do this shit. That's what I'm saying. It's easier to do it with a team rather than just one nigga. If you got to do that shit all yourself,
what I've
It's
realized
gonna be hard
with the market too is if you,
unless that's all.
I mean,
you
if there
do.
was 4 or 5 people that you really went in on with,
Yeah.
and everybody put in 2 or 3 5Gs, and everybody watched the markets the way that one person would normally watch the markets, and you have a team, you can make some serious fucking money.
And that's how them fucking investment firms and shit.
Yep, that's how they started.
Right, that's how they started. Exactly how they started, bro. And I've seen like that show I've suggested all the time. Fucking Hustle, the dude on there, John Henry. He fucking has his little investment team, and they go around and they're getting people to give them multi-million-dollars so they can go out and invest in fucking businesses in Harlem and help grow the businesses in Harlem. So they're over here getting money from other people to give out to people to give out to their interests. So it's like, that's crazy. And it's just like anybody can do that shit, but not everybody's out here thinking about shit like that.
Back to Chris's point, is like one of the big learning curves is like what you realize is money only works when it's in use.
Yeah.
When you sit on money, it loses value.
Yeah.
And so what you do is you transfer it to people, and you transfer it to Bitcoin. You go back and forth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you like, I've made 10% on Bitcoin every weekend for the past 10 weekends.
Yeah.
And it's not a lot of money because I'm playing with small amounts of money.
Yeah.
But if I continue to know that routine and do that routine over and over again, when you do create a large sum of money,
Yeah.
10,000, I mean, it just snowballs. It's
Right.
Yeah.
You said you made how much?
10% on Bitcoin for sure. That's easy money.
Yeah.
Going from 10,000 to 14,000, 10,000 to 12,000. But I was in a dip for about $500 loss, and it took me a year and a half to pull it back up. Now I'm overall in 5 years I'm up about 500.
Man.
And my initial investment was like $50, and I'm up to 2,000.
Okay, so you can make money, and it's just with everything, you get out what you put in. So if you fucking
Absolutely.
do your
Right.
research, learn the market, learn how to do all that shit, like Nick, you know what I'm saying? He's invested his own time and energy. If you do that, then you gonna win. But if you just go into that motherfucker, like I'm saying, just want to hurry up and make some money, not even knowing shit about shit, you probably gonna lose. Now you could get lucky. Motherfuckers always get lucky. But it's always better if you know what the fuck you're doing, you move strategically and not relying on luck. So, anything else you want to ask, Nick?
I don't think so. I think that was a nice little segment, though.
Scared.
Yeah, but we can definitely have you back on. I'll be trying to get you on this motherfucker. We can definitely have you on here for a financial segment every week. So, prepare for another financial segment next week.
You guys got any questions? Hit us up, man.
Right, hit us up. Black on Black. Topher Stetzel.
Life is Nicki G.
Life is Nicki G. Make sure you hit us up. So, that was the financial segment. Next segment is one I've got called Real Shit, Real Spit. And I just wanted to address this because motherfuckers, I feel like I be hearing this shit all the time. Motherfuckers take little sharp, backhanded remarks at me and shit. So I just want to address this. So just because you don't support something doesn't mean you hate it or you're against it. It just means you don't support it. So motherfuckers just automatically think, motherfuckers be saying I hate gay people because I don't support gays. I don't hate gay people. I have nothing against them. They do what they do. I don't know. Like I said, I don't support the shit. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like, I'm not out here being like, yeah, I'm not going to the rallies and shit, but I'm not out here saying fuck the rallies, you know what I'm saying? I'm not out here saying fuck gay people or nothing. I'm not out here, yeah, you motherfuckers, you should be able to be gay, blah, blah, blah. I'm not out here doing that, but I'm not out here saying motherfuckers shouldn't be able to be gay either. So you see what I'm saying? I'm not supporting it, but I'm not against it either. I'm just me.
I definitely understand that.
Because I feel like everybody feel like, oh, he say this, but I'm allowed to have my opinion, but that doesn't mean I hate nobody. So I just wanted to address that. Y'all got any comments on that?
Your opinion is taken in any way that people want to take it.
Right.
So, and they're also entitled to that opinion. So
That is true.
y'all can totally have your opinions about what I say, but I meant it in the way that I meant it. And
Right.
you can take it how you want to take it. I don't give a flying fuck.
Right.
about
But you
what
can't
think.
tell me what I meant.
Bro,
Right.
that's what I hate, bro. When
Right,
people
real
try
shit, real spit.
when people try to tell me how I feel,
We brought it full circle in.
And you try to tell me how the fuck I feel. It's like, no, you might think that's how I feel, but that's not how I feel. I don't have no hate. Like, bro, we always say this. I got gay people in my family, and my niggas, like, they can do what they do, but I'm not out here. I don't want to. What I don't do, I don't want to see the gay shit, and that's just my personal thing. Like, that's not what I want to see. I don't want to see really. I don't want to see no dude and no girl making out either. Get a room, my nigga. So it's not just you don't want to see the dude.
Largely just a public display of
Right.
affection.
It's just anything. I just don't want to see that.
Private.
Right. So it's just like, and I just feel like a lot of shit that you see, and I could be wrong. I'm just saying, like, a lot of shit that you see with the gay people that be like openly, like, you know what I'm saying, just openly with the gay shit, and it's just like, I'm not trying to see that shit, and it's like, I don't know. I don't hate gay people. I fuck with gay people.
I think the dilemma is like they want to wear what they want, and that collides with like my community vision of
right,
where
it's
I'm
like,
trying to go.
right, you got a dude got his
cheeseburger.
right, a dude got his butt cheeks out and shit. It's like, I ain't trying to see that, bro.
See, that's why I just learned to
You know
lean
what I'm
into
saying?
it.
I'm sorry, I'm
Like,
not trying to see that.
bro, butt cheeks. Oh, bro, in Burger King. That's what's up, bro. I mean, shit.
You know what I'm saying? So
Dude,
it's like,
girl, you got some balls, bro. Cause
right, they
it's
definitely got
cold out
balls for
here.
that shit. They definitely got balls for that shit.
Gay balls.
I see some real gay dudes ready to fight some motherfuckers too. They ain't no bitch.
Right, and that's what I'm saying.
They
Like,
ain't no bitch.
there's definitely hella there's gay dudes that are big as fuck, and I would not fight. And that's
So
what I'm
that's
saying.
the real shit, real spit that I got too.
So
Don't ever believe that all gay dudes
or
won't-
sissies or something.
won't
Right,
whoop your bitch ass
They'll
because
beat
they'll
your
fuck your
motherfucking
ass
ass.
up.
I know. Yes, there are plenty of gay people that'll beat your motherfucking ass. I would not step to them. So it's just like, I don't hate nobody. So it's just like, that's just something I wanted to address. Real shit, real spit. You can't tell me how I feel. If that's how you feel, I feel about them. I'm sorry. It's not how I feel about gay people at all. So, next segment, the big question. And this one,
This sounds big.
and this one, like I said, I get them from this channel on YouTube, Answer the Internet. Shout out them. This question was fucking fried. So, would you take $5 million
Oh, I read this, yo.
to be on To Catch a Predator? Now, you're not going to be a predator. They're going to come out and be like, oh, he was wrong. I'm not a predator. But you still have to be on the show. Motherfuckers going to be watching you on To Catch a Predator. And they're going to think you're a predator all the way probably up until the end when it comes out you're not a predator. Would you take $5 million to be on that show?
Not in 2019. Nah, because it's not.
He said, Joe,
It's not you're
gonna be
not.
ruined.
It's not you're not guilty. So now it's okay. It's you got accused. Fuck this guy.
right. That's exactly what
In
it
the
is.
conversation.
$5 million, I can pretend to hang myself and myself. And I
Ha!
can get back to my island where I actually do
Thanks.
some child predator territory shit. Bro, give me that $5 million. I don't give a fuck. Give me that money, man.
He said, "I'll be the best."
Ain't nobody
actor
watching
you
that
ever
fucking show that I'm ever gonna talk to. Ain't nobody watch 2 p.m. motherfucking Catch a Predator bullshit.
Man, that
What
shit
are
did
you
used
here? What are you here to do?
That shit did
Why don't
used
you
to
have a
be,
seat?
it did used to be big back in the day.
That shit, I was just trying to come and watch some Netflix, pop some poppy corn.
You're like, yeah, I got a 6-pack. I got some Smirnoff Ice.
That shit is fried. So he said he would take the 5. You wouldn't. I'm taking the 5, bro.
That would lead to some acting positions too.
I'm taking the 5 because I'd be like, shit. I didn't expose them too. I'd be like, shit, I got paid $5 million for that shit.
Afterwards,
Right. I'd be like,
Yeah.
I got paid $5 million for it. I did this for this money.
Nah,
Fuck y'all niggas. And then I'm flipping that money.
They make you sign an
They would make you sign a
For
non-disclosure.
sure.
Then fuck it, bro. I'm still like, but it's gonna come out on the show.
I'd write a book about it.
It's gonna
It'd be like, my name is Donald. And this company at one point made me believe that I was a predator for $5 million. Sound familiar?
And now I'm out of money.
But shit, that's what I would definitely take that money and flip that money, and it's gonna be like it's gonna show that
How
I
you gonna
wasn't a
flip
predator. So I'm gonna fuck shit.
How you
I'm gonna
flip
invest in myself. So I'm gonna take
Right.
some money for the podcast, the music, 1 milli for
Then
that.
we get a little podcast studio.
And then I put a little
After he's a predator.
and then I put 1 million in some fucking
Sound like
stocks
R.
or
Kelly.
something. You know something? I put 1 million in a CD. And I sit on 2 million.
Jay-Z?
So and then I sit on 2 million. That's what I would do. What would you do with 5 million?
Take some time off work.
You said take some time off work.
Wrong decision.
Would you keep
Nah,
working if you want?
Oh, absolutely. 5 million ain't shit. I would definitely take a cool vacation. But then, I don't know. I would definitely try to do something to further something I would like to do. Like you said, put some money into the podcast, or I don't know, just something to move forward. No doubt about that. But I don't know. $5 million.
What would you do with 5 mil?
Buy a
Nicki
house.
G.
Buy houses. Start renting out houses.
Right, that's the wave right there. Airbnb and all that shit. You can make so much fucking bread. Especially like if you in like a hot, like you probably couldn't make that much bread in like Indiana. But like if you in like Cali or fucking Colorado, Florida, shit like that,
A
you can make
destination.
bread.
Let me say this. If you have $5 million and you put it into a stock that pays you a dividend of 12 cents a month for every share, you know how much money you begin?
What?
$600,000
That's bread.
a month. I live off the $600,000
But
a month.
That's assuming that they
continue to pay.
continue to make money.
That's why you do your due diligence.
Your DD,
Yeah, they did.
Your DDs.
your D's nuts.
Ah.
So that was the big question for this week.
Yeah.
It wasn't racy like the other ones, but I got some racy shit coming up.
I want a racy one. How come I don't get a racy one?
You just had to come back on for it. I know you seen a racy topic coming up. We got a big boy racy topic. So
2 away.
right. So next fucking segment or topic, I mean. So this one, they just had came out with the actual school is going to be yesterday, but beforehand there was in talks that there was going to be an NCAA Hard Knocks basically, and now it just came out like I said yesterday that the school that the Hard Knocks is going to be is Washington State. Now I was going to originally ask like I said before the school came out, would you watch this? And beforehand, I was talking about hell yeah I would have watched it. Because they were talking about it was going to be like a team like Alabama or Clemson. You know what I'm saying? Like a big-ass school. Ohio State, you wouldn't watch it if it was Ohio State? Notre Dame?
Fuck Notre Dame.
I'll watch it if it's Notre Dame. But you wouldn't watch it if it was Ohio State?
I mean, I probably would. I just think it's fucking lame.
And you don't even watch... Would you watch something like that?
Nope.
So, okay. And now the fact that they're fucking picking Washington fucking State.
Real no.
Right, that's a hell no. Nobody give a fuck about no Washington State. Well, like...
Washington State's trying to get some publicity up in that motherfucker.
Why are they making more money off these players than they already are?
And that's the thing too. Are they going?
That's
so
fucked.
So that is hella true because they're definitely not going to be paying the players.
But then
maybe they can get some type of. Maybe they're saying maybe that help them get some exposure. Because like we said, nobody give a fuck about Washington State. So maybe it'll show us. Well, I mean, we're obviously not going to watch, but maybe it'll show. Maybe it'll show. Like some people, some players from Washington State, get them some pub, maybe get them notice. I don't know, maybe. But you're right. It's crazy that they're about to be profit. I didn't even think about that. They're about to be profiting
that's
players in a
all
whole nother way.
all I fucking thought of because that shit is just so lame.
Crazy.
Criminal. You won't even let these boys sell their jerseys.
Boy. And it's crazy, right? That nigga Terrell Pryor was just out here signing. Bitch, I'd have been autographing all types of jerseys. Bitch, I need that 100, thank you. 100, thank you.
Because what did he do?
100,
Even if he's not that significant, what did he do? He ended up in the NFL.
Right, and it's crazy too, but he not even... Is he still in the NFL? He never as a receiver. But he's like, he's not making as much money as fucking, you know what I'm saying, like Tom Brady. So it's like, that little money that he was making... Off that bullshit, you never know. That money could have helped that nigga out because you never know. He might end up being hurt one day. And that could have been some money, could have been in his pocket that he could have saved up or something. You never know.
But the NCAA wants to own people.
Right.
So.
They want to fucking make sure they get what it is, I feel like they need to make it so that, well, the players, they need to just make an agreement that that the fucking NCAA will get some of the money, because that's what it is. The NCAA wants to get a cut of all the shit. They don't want fucking players making money and them not making any money. So they're just gonna have to come to agreement. We make this much percentage off of it, y'all make this much percentage, and that's what it's gonna have to come to. Because that's, like I said, bottom line is NCAA doesn't want them making money and us not making no money type shit. So I don't know. I kind of went in a different direction.
More politics, money, money, money.
All politics. All politics. So we ain't watching no goddamn NCAA Hard Knocks.
Fuck that shit.
Fuck Washington State.
Oh?
So.
Yeah.
Next fucking topic. Now this is the racy one.
This is the juicy one?
The juicy
Ooh.
one.
This is the juice. This is what we all
now,
want.
I see a lot of people
What we got?
say they will eat. So we talked about, this is Donnie Reys No Fucking Filter, so we touch all topics. And we talked about...
Touch what?
We touch all topics. So, we talked about this before, eating pussy, and they help your beard grow.
I don't believe it, though.
It's not true. And so, I hear a lot of people to be like, they eat pussy, but they don't eat ass. And I'm just like, do you eat pussy and not eat ass? Do you eat ass, don't eat pussy? I eat it both. I'll do it both. I'm going to keep 100. Donnie Reys No Filter, I'll do it both. But when people be like...
It depends on the person.
Yeah, obviously it depends. I'm not going to eat no random girl ass.
That's true.
But it's just like when people say, I'll eat pussy, but I won't eat ass. I don't understand the logic behind that. They say, because shit come out the ass, bitch, blood come out the coochie.
And piss.
Right, blood and piss come out the coochie.
And it be sweaty.
Right, so what's the difference between licking a pussy and
like
licking an
all
ass?
oral sex in itself is
Right.
just gross.
It's
Whether
nasty,
a chick
right.
is blowing you, whether you are in her back door with your tongue,
Right.
or if you in that little eating the pussy. It's all gross. So like the thing is, I just don't get how people could, I don't know, when you like are really fucking with somebody, like if you're really attracted to somebody, Nicki G does it all. I just don't, like if you really attracted to somebody, how you gonna ever draw a line?
Listen,
like,
man, real talk.
anything goes if I'm really attracted.
That's why you shouldn't be with random people, because if it's not random, you're gonna get real down and dirty with your lover. You know what I mean? Like if you really fucks with this bitch, bro, you really get it in on some different level type shit. Don't be a little bitch about it. Oh, don't do this. Oh, you gonna do whatever the fuck that bitch make you do, boy.
I'm fucking
You guys still talking to
Ryan.
Ryan, corny. Fuck Ryan.
You fucking that.
He a fool.
And we fuck with you though.
Right, he a fool. So yeah, so it's like, I just feel like if you
He
eat
probably
pussy,
eats ass like a motherfucker.
right, Ryan probably eats ass.
Ryan
but
smell like ass.
I just feel
Doesn't
like
look like
if you eat pussy,
Oh.
then you should probably eat ass too. I just feel like, what's the difference?
Yeah, nah, I mean,
There is a difference. Let's be clear. I believe that there is a difference.
What's the difference? That it's the same thing basically.
Do it taste the same?
Do it taste the same?
You tell me. You say you eat both. Does it taste the same?
Damn near.
Ooh.
The skin tastes like
Ooh.
skin.
Ooh, bop.
Shit.
Bop.
He said,
You said the ass, you said the butthole, and the vagina.
Nigga, they both taste like
They don't
skin.
taste the same, my man.
Nigga, it's skin. It all tastes like skin.
No, it do not, sir.
He said, no, it
He
don't.
said one of them tastes like pineapples, the other one tastes like pineapples? You lying.
He said they don't taste.
bro.
Shit.
Ah, he said shit.
Definitely-
Ah.
Definitely the main course.
Huh? What?
So you gotta get some other flavor in your mouth before you go into that.
Man,
You gonna start with the ass first? That's dry mouth like a motherfucker. If y'all know me, my mouth is drier than a bitch. I always gotta keep something on deck.
no filter.
So shit, I'm taking a little bit of, and then I'm gonna go down in there and do a little drip on the whip. Y'all, I mean, shit. Let's be real.
He said, y'all open the door.
I mean, okay, so
Gotta. Shit, if it ever got.
I mean, I feel that I definitely feel not just going. I mean, if you lead with the booty lick, that's a weird thing to do. Like if you just escalate right to like you're just sitting there, you know, having some spaghetti, and you're just like, hey, let me eat your ass. Like that's too.
It
far.
depends on how nice the ass is, because I really don't see
them boys
some
be
nice
looking
asses
juicy
in my
and
life. And
he said if her ass was fat.
I swear to God,
Nice and plump, you know,
Bro.
got some definition to it.
put it on the dining room table.
And
No
it does eat the
fucking
booty
filter.
like groceries.
Bull.
What?
So
Ha.
that was our racy segment.
Calm
for this
down a
week.
little bit.
So the last fucking
I'm
topic,
sweating.
Blake Shelton allegedly took he took shots at Lil Nas X on some song that him and some of the dudes dropped, and people were saying that it was racial, and basically they were like, and the lyric was like, he said some girl turned off the Old Town Road, and then like whoever he was doing the duet with was like, thank God or something. So they trying to say it was like racial or something.
That sounds more like an actual country artist thinks that this crossover is a fucking ploy to be at the top of the charts for 19 weeks
Right.
and took a goddamn shot at it.
Yeah.
How do you read that as racial?
Well, I don't think they were reading the lyrics technically as racial, but they were trying to say
It was because it was about a black dude?
Yeah, they're trying to say it was racial because basically because he would not have said that if it was some white person with the song, but because he's black, I guess.
So he can't have the opinion that the song is shit because it's a black dude song?
And that's the thing, that everybody trying to make everything racial. That's the
But
thing.
if it was a white man doing the rap hip hop side of it, it would be racial at that sense, because they would say that the white man wouldn't be a representation of the hip hop community. You know what I mean? So like,
he was trying to steal culture.
Either way,
you can't
those
win.
motherfuckers are good. Yeah, right. Motherfuckers are always going to be like that.
Right, it
That's
ain't no
cornball.
ain't really nowhere to win. But it's just like the society, everything, especially just like with black people, especially, they always want to jump to race and everything. And I mean, I'm not gonna say some shit not racial. Obviously, some things are racial, but everybody that's just always the first thing they want to jump to, race. And I think as a society, we need to get out that mindset,
knowledge,
because everything isn't race at all times.
Knowledge.
So,
I mean, this might be unpopular, but I would almost argue that more often than not, in 2019, it would not be.
For the normal human being.
Yeah.
I think that the media and the social media that you see is not an actual representation of what goes on in my day-to-day life, period.
Yeah.
I mean, what about you, Don?
I
You
mean,
can speak more from the black perspective on this one.
you
have to deal with it more.
I mean, there's definitely times when but I'm different though, because I just brush shit off, so I don't really let shit like make me feel a type of way or nothing. But there's definitely times throughout, I wouldn't say it happens like often. I wouldn't even say it probably happens like every week type shit, but I would say it happen like every month when you like figure some shit like, yeah, that was some, if I was white nigga, that probably would
not have gone
that situation probably would have been a little different type shit. So like I said, I'm definitely not saying there's not racial shit that happens, but it's not,
doesn't affect you, bro.
it's not as prevalent as people make it seem.
And like,
At least it's not in Indiana, in my community.
And like at some point, like granted, like I'm not giving people a pass who are on some racist shit, but at some point, giving the time of day to ignorance, it only is giving them almost what they want, a reaction of some kind. We're never gonna change people's mind. There's always gonna be ignorant people. There's always gonna be somebody who's against somebody else. It's just, I don't know. You just gotta try to look at the glass half full rather than jump into it being completely fucking empty.
People care more about other people, there would be a different conversation.
Definitely.
Everybody's so.
If you just gotta think about somebody else a little bit more than you think about yourself, period.
The golden rule: treat others how you would like to be treated.
Some motherfuckers like to be treated like shit, though. You know what I mean?
Stop.
They just don't know that. They just don't know that.
That shit
It's all in the habit.
I should probably think about. But this has been Donnie Reys No Fucking Filter, episode 216. Make sure you fucking follow us on Twitter, Black on Black, Tober Stetzel. Follow him on Instagram. What's it called?
Life is Nicki G,
Life
man.
is Nicki G. I can't. That's a long time. That took me a while. Life is Nicki G. Make sure you follow him on Instagram. Make sure you hit us up. Let us know which tables you would sit at, what you want to hear, what topics you want to see us touch on. Let us know what you thought about this man's financial segment. I'm going to chop that up. Chop that up so you can have your own little video on that too. So you can use that however you like. But, like I said, make sure you hit us up. Supposed to be doing a fucking contest. I keep forgetting about that bitch.
We do.
Keep forgetting about that bitch. So we're going to get that contest going. I know I keep saying that. But like I said, make sure you follow us. Hit us up. It's Donnie Reys No Fucking Filter, episode 216. And we out this bitch.